It's about time.
The Yes on 91 campaign is spearheading the push to legalize marijuana for adults 21 and over in Oregon this November.
We want to bring marijuana out of the criminal element into a regulated market.
Already, Washington and Colorado have legalized the drug, and Johnson says Measure 91 is modeled after both states.
Measure 91 took the best from Washington and Colorado.
But there are differences.
One of the big differences is how we set up businesses and have a more efficient tax process.
Johnson says Measure 91 would tax growers $35 per ounce once. In Washington, there's a 25% tax at each level, from production to distribution. Also, the number of homegrown cannabis plants allowed varies in each state.
Colorado allows for 12 plants per household, where Measure 91 allows 4.
Another difference, when it comes to driving under the influence, Washington state has a specific THC limit. THC, the chemical responsible for getting high. Oregon's Measure 91 has no such limit.
A THC limit is really an arbitrary number. The real issue is impairment. Driving under the influence of marijuana is illegal today. It'll be illegal if Measure 91 passes.
And Medford police say a specific guideline isn't always necessary, especially if somebody fails their field sobriety test.
If you're impaired, you're impaired. So it shouldn't be too different than alcohol.
If Measure 91 passes, Lieutenant Mike Boudreau says his only concern, potentially more people using marijuana, more people under the influence, and more impaired drivers behind the wheel. Meantime, Johnson says wording in Oregon's legalization measure is flexible and allows the legislature to pass any new laws needed to correct the measure. In Medford, Christine Pitawanich, NBC5 News.